Hello everyone. I'm Mrs. Seema Sagar Kumpal, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Computer Engineering, Pune Institute of Computer Technology, Pune. Welcome to my second tutorials about the working with MongoDB. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about how we can install the MongoDB. We should have the first server installed and second the shell installed. After successful installation of the MongoDB, your system should have two folders. One is MongoDB server and another is MongoDB shell. Run your Mongo sh file from the CMD. I'll show you the quickly how we can run the Mongo sh file. I do have Windows operating system where I have installed my MongoDB. In the program files, I have created MongoDB folder in which I have first installed the server and then I had unzip the Mongo shell client. In the Mongo shell, I do have this Mongo sh file. To make this execute, we have to first change our environment variable and we have to give the path of this bin folder where you have the Mongo sh file. I'll show you the environment variable. As in I have set this variable previously, I'll show you the just from where you can change this. Go to environment variables. From the system variables, click on path. Go to edit. Here I have already pasted my Mongo sh bin directory path. If you have not created, go to new, click on the new button and paste the bin folder path of the Mongo sh and click on the OK button. As in I have already set the environment variable, I'm now not setting it again. After successful setting of the environment variables, you should run the Mongo sh file from the command prompt. Go to terminal and type Mongo sh. If Mongo sh is installed properly, it will connect to the default database, which is the test database. Here you can see that I have properly installed the MongoDB and I'm directly logged into the test database. Suppose I have author information table wherein I do have ID, name and age. Information table stores the information of the author. Whereas I do have another table which is called as a book information which do stores the information of the books published by the each author. In order to get the books information of each author, I have to join these two tables so that I will get the required results. Whereas in the NoSQL database, suppose I do have document like author ID, author name, and author age. This is a document which does have a key value pair. Author ID is called as a key, and its associated value is 1. Author name is key, and its associated value is SID. Likewise, I can create a document. There is no any fixed structure by which you are going to insert the data. Every document can have a different database structure. Document can have also contains the array element. Array element is the type of key for which you can have more than one values. Like for example, here in this case, I do have generous field for which I have the values like science, fiction, fantasy or mystery, for which I can create the array element, which is not possible in the relational databases. Even document can contain the embedded or the nested documents. It is said to be as a document inside the documents. Suppose in this case, there is an author document in which there is another document which is called as a books and which has again a key value pair like title, pages and price. MongoDB allows us to insert the embedded document as well as array documents. Even in the MongoDB, we can create the array of embedded documents. It's nothing but array of the embedded document. Like for example, suppose the author had published more than one books. In that case, every book information is being stored in the form of array with their respective key value pairs.